original Indonesian martial arts that have gone global. There is no doubt about his greatness, not only as a sport and martial arts, but also as an art and Indonesian cultural heritage that must continue to be preserved. Pencak silat has many styles which show the rich culture of society in Indonesia. One of the largest silat styles in Indonesia is the Faithful Heart Terate Brotherhood, or commonly abbreviated as Psht. One of the most superior martial arts schools in Indonesia because of its sense of brotherhood and the completeness of the knowledge studied. This Psht will reveal several unique facts about Psht that perhaps not many people know. First, let's get to know briefly about the history of the founding of this Psht martial arts school. Setia Hati Pencak silat was founded by Ki Ngabehi Soeromihardjo, Eyang Suro, in 1903 in Kampoeng Tambak Gringsing, Surabaya. Previously, this Pencak silat style was called the Jojo Jendelo Jipto Muljo Flow. Then Eyang Suro founded a martial arts school called the Faithful Heart Brotherhood in Winingo Village, Madiun in 1917. That currently there are approximately 258 Psht branches both in Indonesia and in several foreign countries such as India, the Netherlands, Malaysia, Taiwan and Korea. This silat school, which is one of the founders of Ppsht, has many unique features and other advantages that other silat schools do not have. One of the things that makes Psht respected is because of its sense of brotherhood, which is like that of siblings. There are no special boundaries between the trainer and the trained. What is most different about Psht is its strong sense of brotherhood. Not owned by any martial arts school. We don't call students like Sir, but more like brothers, namely Mas and Dek. With fellow coaches, he calls him Mas even though he was previously my student. Another form of brotherhood is helping each other and caring for fellow Setia Hati brothers. This sense of brotherhood at Psht is the initial foundation that must be built while still a student before it is ratified. Brotherhood education, for example, is like when training. If one person makes a wrong move, then everyone is punished. Applying the principle of one happy, all happy, and if one is sick, it hurts all. Apart from implementing the principle of brotherhood, the Loyal Heart Terate Brotherhood organization also has noble goals, namely, educating to become a virtuous human being who knows right from wrong and participates in. Memayu Hayuning Gawano also teaches Pencak silat martial arts, which contains elements of sport and martial arts and is an Indonesian cultural art that needs to be developed and preserved and not misused. Knowledge for Disgraceful Acts, who is also the founder of the Psht training branch in Malaysia. Psht is the most complete martial arts school because it applies 5 basic principles, namely spirituality, self-defense, arts, sports and mental. In practicing the Setia Hati martial arts, it relies heavily on the pure strength of one's own body and internal energy. Do not use the help of supernatural beings such as military commanders or Wapak. This makes Psht implement a training system like military training to train them to be physically and mentally strong. Even so, there have been negative rumors circulating stating that the Psht silat school applies teachings that are considered shirk-bad, Ordinary people who do not understand and are unfamiliar with this Psht tradition. Apart from self-defense, spiritual teachings in Psht are also very strong. Each member is required to keep a shroud. This is only symbolic as a reminder of death which can come at any time and what provisions have been prepared to welcome that death. Another tradition that is also considered shirked by people who do not understand is the ritual of bringing a rooster as a condition for participating in the Psht family validation. In fact, this is a unique way for the Psht Pencak Silat College to see the character of its fighters, namely using the rooster that it has been keeping. Talking about moves, this martial arts style has around 90 basic movements taught. These other movements only exist in the Setia Hati sect, such as the dagger style which uses a knife. The Toya style which is a self-defense style using a stick. These moves are not just martial arts moves, but also art that can be entertainment because there is beauty in these movements. Psht often shows off by holding movement attractions in the community to introduce the Setia Hati Silat style to the public. To become a brother in the Terate Faithful Heart Brotherhood, a person must first follow basic Pencak Silat starting from the black, pink, green and small white belts. At this stage the person is referred to as a student or prospective sibling. Every 6 months every student takes a belt promotion exam. During the Pencak Silat training process, a trainer resident Shish's brother also provides basic general Shish lessons to the students. After completing basic Pencak Silat, a person is considered a resident or relative of Shish if he or she has carried out an endorsement issued by the Attestation Council. This ratification board includes the best of the best Shish brothers who are selected through deliberation of the SH brothers. The catcher process takes place in the month of Shura. The conditions that must be provided in retailing include roosters, mori, shrouds, bananas, beagle, and so on are loaded with specified ingredients. To be able to practice at Psht you don't need to pay money for training. Most of the costs are just to buy training clothes, belts and certificates during validation. A trainer SH resident who charges fees when training will be subject to sanctions by having his or her citizenship revoked from the Psht organization. So Psht is open to anyone who is serious about learning the martial art of silat. There is only one main requirement, namely permission from parents. Has a training schedule twice a week, namely on Thursday nights and Sunday nights.